You are tuned in to the 5-Minute Signal, Mental Fortitude. I am Reese Kale, cognitive strategist. This is not a self-help podcast. This is a tactical brief for optimizing your internal operating system. We don't do positive thinking here. We do strategic execution. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's get to work.
Duke University and Johns Hopkins just published research that should fundamentally change how you think about social media. 950 participants, fMRI imaging, dopamine receptor mapping, social media users compared to individuals with diagnosed substance dependencies. The conclusion is definitive. Social approval signals, likes, comments, shares, follower counts, activate the nucleus accumbens with 340% greater intensity than cocaine, alcohol, or nicotine-independent users. The mechanism is straightforward. Social approval is unpredictable and intermittent. You never know when the next like is coming. This creates variable reward schedules that produce more powerful addiction patterns than substances with consistent effects. Your brain becomes hardwired to chase validation because the uncertainty makes each hit more potent, and the dependency is faster and stronger than you think.
Here's why it matters. The study found that heavy social media users showed withdrawal symptoms, anxiety, irritability, obsessive checking, within 30 minutes of being denied platform access. That is faster onset than nicotine withdrawal. You are not casually using social media. You are chemically dependent on social approval. And it gets worse. Social approval addiction creates tolerance. Just like drug addiction, you need increasing amounts of validation to achieve the same dopamine response. Your first post that got 50 likes felt incredible. Now 50 likes feels like failure. You need 100, then 200. The threshold keeps rising because your dopamine receptors downregulate in response to chronic stimulation. This drives compulsive posting and engagement-seeking behavior. You are not sharing because you have something to say. You are chasing the next hit. Research from UCLA confirmed that some subjects check platforms over 100 times daily in pursuit of approval signals. That is not usage, that is dependency, and your brain is rewiring itself around this cycle.
The hard truth, you are a validation addict, and the platform is your dealer. This is not metaphor, this is neuroscience. The Duke-Johns Hopkins study used the same diagnostic criteria for social approval dependency that clinicians use for substance addiction: compulsive use despite negative consequences, withdrawal symptoms when access is removed, tolerance requiring escalating doses, loss of control over usage patterns, failed attempts to reduce or quit. Social media users met these criteria at rates comparable to or higher than substance users. You think you are staying connected. You are feeding an addiction that is chemically more powerful than cocaine. And here is the vicious part. Unlike substances, social approval is socially acceptable. No one intervenes when you check your phone 40 times during dinner. No one stages an intervention when you post obsessively seeking validation. Society normalizes your dependency while your brain deteriorates under the same mechanisms that destroy drug addicts. The only difference is the substance. The addiction is identical.
Here are the 3 tactical protocols to break approval dependency and reclaim autonomy over your reward system. 1. Delete all social media apps from your phone for 14 days. Not logged out, deleted. This is withdrawal, and it will be uncomfortable. The first 72 hours will trigger anxiety, irritability, and obsessive thoughts about what you are missing. Let it happen. Your brain is recalibrating its dopamine baseline. By day 7, withdrawal symptoms diminish. By day 14, you will have data on how much of your baseline anxiety was platform-induced. If you feel significantly calmer and less reactive after 2 weeks, you have confirmed chemical dependency. Decide if you want to remain dependent or regain control. 2. Replace approval seeking with creation for its own sake. If you return to platforms after the detox, change your relationship. Create content without checking engagement metrics. Post and do not return to see how it performed. Disable like counts and follower visibility if possible. The goal is to sever the feedback loop between creation and validation. You are training your brain that the act of creating is the reward, not the approval signal. This breaks the variable reward schedule. When you do not check for validation, your dopamine system stops associating posting with reward anticipation. The compulsion fades because the conditioning loop is broken.
3. Track approval-seeking behavior like an addiction log.
Every time you check for likes, comments, or follower counts, write it down with timestamp and emotional state. At the end of the week, review the log. You will see patterns. Checking when anxious, checking when bored, checking when uncertain. These are your triggers. Addiction operates on trigger, craving, behavior, reward cycles. By mapping your triggers, you can interrupt the cycle before the craving begins. When you notice a trigger, deploy a replacement behavior, physical movement, deep work, anything that does not involve seeking validation. You are rewiring the circuit one interruption at a time. You are not building a brand. You are feeding a dependency stronger than cocaine. I'm Rescale. This has been the 5-Minute Signal. Stay sharp.